wish upon a star. Makes no difference who you are. Anyone you'd like to hear will come to you. Hi there, nice to see ya. We're here to talk about Inside Out characters. And let's show off our feelings. We start with Riley Anderson. Riley is a cheerful 11-year-old girl with a spirited imagination. She has a quiet confidence and is charmingly awkward. Whether she's building forts out of couch cushions, making bath time into a mermaid wonderland, or sliding down railings, Riley is able to turn ordinary experiences into extraordinary adventures. But her confidence is shaken when her family moves from Minnesota to San Francisco. Struggling to adjust to a new city and make new friends, Riley's happy-go-lucky personality starts to fade.
Did you know that?
Riley appears to be ambidextrous. She's shown as a toddler drawing Bing Bong on the walls with her left hand. She uses her right hand when she's eating.
Now you know.
There's her mom, Jill Anderson. Jill Anderson prides herself on keeping her family stable and in check. With her boundless enthusiasm, she always finds the time to cheer at her daughter's ice hockey games. Though she is an unwavering supporter of her husband's new business venture, the move to San Francisco has proven to be even more work than this tireless mom expected. Here's Riley's dad, Bill Anderson. Bill Anderson is a Midwestern guy who's finally able to fulfill a lifelong dream of building his own startup in San Francisco. He's always been a caring, involved, and goofy father to his only daughter, Riley, but the new business requires a lot of attention. At his core, he's a good guy, a lover of sports who is terrifically bad at playing them, and a devoted husband who listens upward of 30% of the time. Now, here is Joy. Joy loves Riley more than anything and has been the little girl's lead emotion since day one. She's lighthearted, a big fan of laughter, chocolate cake, and spinning until you get crazy dizzy and fall over. She sees life's challenges as opportunities and the sad bits as hiccups on the way back to something great. Hope and optimism dictate all her decisions, and Joy works twice as hard as anyone else to make that happen. She just wants Riley to be happy. After all, isn't that the point of life?
Did you know that?
Joy is the only emotion whose hair and eye color is not the same as her theme color. During the development of the film, the emotions were all going to have human names. Over time, the other emotions' names changed, leaving Joy as the only one with a name also used by humans. But joy can also mean happiness, right? And Joy emits 4 light beams of different colors: blue, purple, white, and gold. The other emotions each emit only one color. Joy's favorite island of personality is Goofball Island.
Now you know.
This is Disgust. Disgust has always been proud of her refined tastes. For over a decade, her expert judgment has protected Riley from grass broccoli and helped her avoid icky boys. After all, her job is to keep Riley from being poisoned, physically or socially. Although highly opinionated and extremely honest, Disgust always has the best intentions. Her colleagues view her as a bit of an elitist, but Disgust refuses to lower her and Riley's standards for anybody. The world is a disgusting place, and it's her responsibility to say so. Meet Fear. There are very few things in life that Fear has not found to be dangerous and possibly fatal, including but not limited to roller skates, puppies, rain, and that strange noise coming from the basement some nights. Fear is always on the lookout for potential disasters ahead. He's keeping especially busy now that middle school has unveiled a fresh slate of perils. He does his best to protect Riley and keep her safe, no thanks to the other emotions. Now here is Sadness. Sadness has always been a glass half empty kind of emotion. She'd love to be more optimistic, but it's hard to stay positive when the world's so full of misery. In just 10 years, she's seen the deaths of Riley's 3 pet goldfish and the loss of a beloved purple troll doll. She's seen ice cream scoops fall to the ground for no reason and sandcastles spontaneously cave in. Sometimes Riley's life becomes so droopy she has no choice but to collapse into a puddle of sorrow, turn on the waterworks, and signal Mom and Dad for help. It's a painful job, but sadness perseveres, one agonizing day at a time.
Did you know that?
Sadness's appearance is based on a teardrop, and even though sadness is mostly seen as a mournful, there are several occasions when she is seen smiling, proving that emotions can express feelings other than the ones they represent.
Now you know.
That's Anger. Anger tries to keep his cool, but it's difficult when there's so much rampant injustice in the world. He is quick to overreact, which results in rash decision-making and rude remarks. Ever since Riley turned 2, Anger has been fighting the good fight, organizing tantrums for important causes such as car seat liberation, nap eradication, and more cookies. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Anger's impatience and impulsiveness ensure that all is fair in Riley's life. Say hello to Bing Bong. Bing Bong is Riley's imaginary friend. Unfortunately, he's been out of work since Riley turned 4. He's a fun-loving, exuberant cat, elephant, dolphin made out of cotton candy wrapped around in nougat center. When Bing Bong is sad, he cries candy. Though Riley hasn't conjured up Bing Bong in years, he isn't giving up. His goal is to get back in with Riley so they can continue their imaginary games, like taking his song-powered rocket wagon to the moon. There's Jangles the Clown. Riley was introduced to the ginormous Jangles the Clown at her cousin's birthday party when she was 3. She was not amused, but he certainly made a huge impression and is now a permanent and terrifying fixture in Riley's subconscious. And here are the Forgetters. The Forgetters, Paula and Bobby, are mind workers who select faded, unimportant memory spheres that are shelved in long-term memory to send down to the memory dump. Anything not worth remembering gets sucked into an enormous vacuum. By doing this, they make space on the shelves for new memory spheres. Goodbye piano lessons. The Forgetters have a great sense of humor. Sometimes they like to play tricks on Riley and randomly send a memory, like the catchy Triple Dent Chewing Gum commercial jingle, up to headquarters. And those are all the Inside Out characters. Join me next time and we'll head over to the jungle and explain characters from the Jungle Book.